Bindaree Flat. Take your rubbish home. Of course you do. Bindaree Flat. It's at the bottom of the 16-mile jeep track in the Victorian high country.
I used to think the world of you, but somewhere down the line we changed and we grew and we fell out of touch as time goes by. Still I'm holding on to you. I know that it's time for me to let you go. I know that it's time for us to part, though it breaks my heart. Baby, it's time for me to face the truth and say it out loud. I don't know you anymore.
G'day everybody, Steve from our Ducks 4 Drive touring with another spotlight on Campgrounds, trying to get out of the sun so I can see you properly. As I just said, we're in the Victorian high country. This is Bindaree Flat Campground. I had to double check, guys. Bindaree Flat Campground near Bindaree Hut in the Victorian high country. I'll give you a look at it. First thing you see when you come down the 16-mile jeep track is you keep going, you get down to this river crossing here, which I won't walk across because I've got boots on this morning. On the other side there's a little bit more room to camp as well, so you can camp across the river. There's this little river which on hot days is very pleasant. They did tell me it was bloody cold in here yesterday. But it looks very pretty. It is very pretty. It's the Haukwa River. Haukwa. Hope you can read that. And it's a very pretty little spot. I'll show you the rest of the campground because the rest of the campground's on this side. It's at Bindaree Hut. That's the hut there. It's also quite a nice little refuge. And around the hut is mostly the day use area. But there's a couple of swags here there, the guys that are in there that hiked in on this occasion. So, when you come down the hill, you basically turn left to get into the campground. You've got like a parking area sort of just there for your day use, and then from there on down is all the camping. Now at the moment the grass is quite long, but I think that's just how it is. So you could camp in there on the longer grass there. There's enough room where you can see that guy for quite a few camps if you want. And then in the background there you can see the single one pit toilet. Across the road here there's more grassy sections, and you get a few groups in here. If you're friendly, you can park closer together. Morning. You'll be on YouTube at some stage. So you get one, two, there's a couple of different groups there before that tree. And then you get us, and we've got all five of us taking up a bit of room down here. So we could take up less space really, but we took a bit. So there's a group of five, but you get 6, 7, 8 in there.
So sorry if I misbehave.
no real issue. And back around this side where we start the loop road, you could camp in there easily enough. The grass is particularly long at the moment, but well, if you drive over it, that's all you have to do. I'm not going to go too far down the loop road, but at the bottom of the loop there's more camping, and there's a few people down there that I won't disturb. The little river continues down to our right there, but you can't really see it much from here. And then at the end of this loop there's a little bit more, but this is probably realistically close to the end of it. There's a couple of little tracks that lead to a bollard here, which may have at one stage taken you down to the river, but I'd say if you're going down that way now, you'd have to walk it. So that to me pretty well signifies the end of the campground. But with that said, there's a campfire down there. Now there's no formed fire pits here. There's nothing like that. There's a few scars. I just walked around the end of the bollard. There's a little track to the river here. So give you another look at the river. Now what I've noticed about this one, I'll tell you straightforward right now, don't bother bringing anything less than an all-wheel drive here. From the side we came anyway, which was down 16-mile Jeep track. Because it's steep, it's four-wheel drive only in my opinion, and realistically high clearance would be better. And if it's raining, you're not going to drive it, you're just not. Yeah, so you can camp in here, but you can't really, unless you get in from, go a bit bush bashing from behind that last camp of the loop road, you can't really drive it in there. So I'd suggest that's about the end of it. But anyhow, that's okay, because it's pretty big. Now what's there to do here? Well, obviously you can hike in here. I don't know whether there's proper hiking tracks or these guys that are hiking in, they hike the roads, but you can do that. Otherwise, it's basically just camping and four-wheel driving. As I said, you can have fires here, so that's okay. And it's Victoria, so it doesn't cost you anything, so that's nice. The other activities, I suppose you could throw a line in and see if you can catch a fish. I don't know if you would, but give it a go. The hiking, the fishing, the camping, and being at the bottom of the 16-mile Jeep track, the four-wheel driving. So that's pretty well what we've come to expect from camps in this area. Back to me. And yes guys, I've got a beanie on. It's a bit bloody cold. So anyway, that's probably all I can tell you about this particular campground. So I might just end it here. Like I said, two-wheel drive, no. Four-wheel drive, yes. Four-wheel drive a camper trailer, as long as there's a good one, you could do it. Be a challenging drive, but it can be done. Off-road caravans, nah, the track's too tight. You just won't do it. Actually, there's a lot of switchbacks, so I'd suggest you probably don't even do a camper trailer. That's my opinion. But, yeah, if you're really brave, who's going to stop you? Anyhow, otherwise, just come down here in a four-wheel drive, set up your camp and enjoy the place, and you should be right. Okay, that's about as much as I can tell you from this one. So just get out here, enjoy the bush, and if you like this video, put a like on it. It really helps the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, click the notification bell. You'll know when a new video comes up. To the old hands, thanks as always for taking time out of your day to watch one of my clips. Like I said a minute ago, just get out there, enjoy the bush, be good to each other, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers from Steve and Kaz at Mud Ducks 4-Drive Touring.
Just don't get enough from me. Just don't get enough from me. Worry way too much. Got a policy. Didn't bring me luck, just the honesty. Now it's all on me if I'm gonna win. Oh, I'm just gonna get up. It rains down on me. All the phone calls I'm ignoring, see. I'm a mess, just trying to guess my way through this. Just don't get enough of me.
Morning. Where's my cuppa? Where's the cuppa?
It's coming.